Darol Anger here with the ArtistWorks School of Fiddling, and we're just doing a little bit of a series on backing up the singer. I've got Kenny White here, great guitar player, singer, who plays everything, not all simultaneously, but consecutively for sure. Just great. Just love playing with Kenny, and he's just made time out of his busy schedule to show up. So, Kenny, I was just hoping that you could just share with us some things that you like. You know, if you're singing and playing, what do you like to hear? You know, behind you.
Well, when we're playing in a situation like this, where it's just two instruments and the vocals, a couple of things I like to hear. One is I like it when you punctuate the phrases by playing in between. It's kind of it gives it a call and response kind of feel. I kind of like that. Yeah. Another thing I like too is even if you are playing more, you're playing in a register that almost creates a harmony. So like you're a harmony singer with me. So there's two different approaches that I've heard you do. And both of them work really well.
Oh, fantastic! Yeah, yeah. You can kind of divide those ideas up into two different things. Of course, a lot of the ideas about what we want to do is what's the mood of the song. If it's a sad song, you don't want to be you don't want to be oodling all over the place, and unless you're playing against the feeling is unless it's like Brecht or something like that. And it's also important, I think, to learn the melody so you can stay off of it. There's nothing worse than
exactly.
Like if you were to sing like the chorus, and I'll say do something
to old Kentucky, there to see my
you don't want that. You don't want to play the same. So you have to learn the melody in order to not play it. And then of course, if you're playing harmony, then it helps to know the chords of what this tune is.
100%. And then when it comes time to solo, then you can incorporate that melody you just learned too.
Absolutely. Yeah, you can finally play it. Now, so and of course on fiddle, that chord thing might be a little bit of a stretch, but for bluegrass and this kind of stuff, it's not that much of a stretch, and of course you can use my Fiddle School to help you learn chords and how to structure those. And of course, we don't get to play a full chord, but we can play an arpeggio. There's an A arpeggio. You can, let's see, is there even a 4 chord in there? There's certainly you could go back and forth. But and then there's a whole lesson on what I call toggling, going back and forth. For 1 and the 4 chord on a 1 chord. And then, of course, the 5 chord, which is in the key of A, happens to be an E. So there's a bunch of lessons on arpeggios in the online school. So, but we don't really have time to go into all that. You just have to come over to the online Fiddle School of Fiddling, and just check it all out. All right, so it looks like we've finished up on part 2 here. Stay tuned for part 3, where we'll reveal all the secrets and demonstrate a little bit more.